What if I told you that the greatest warrior in history, the man who struck fear into the hearts of kings, did not learn his skills from any mortal teacher? What if his master was not even human? This is the untold story of how Lord Parashurama, the fiercest avatar of Vishnu, gained his legendary axe, not in a temple, not from the heavens, but in the most unexpected place, a graveyard. In the age of great sages and mighty warriors, there lived a young Brahmin named Rama, the son of the wise sage Jamadagni and the virtuous Renuka. Though born into a family of scholars and ascetics, Rama was unlike any other Brahmin. He was not only deeply devoted to penance and wisdom, but also possessed a fiery spirit that refused to tolerate injustice. Later, after receiving the divine axe, Parashu, he became known as Parashurama, Rama of the axe. Long before this, after the great demon king Mahabali was sent to Patala Loka by Vishnu's fifth avatar, Vamana, the Asuras were nearly wiped out. Those who remained went into hiding, leaving the earth devoid of any major opposition. With the Asuras vanquished and no one to challenge them, the Kshatriya kings, now unopposed, grew power-hungry and cruel. They abandoned their Dharma, oppressed the weak, and waged wars driven by greed. The world, once a place of justice, soon became a playground for tyranny and injustice. But amidst this chaos was destined to change everything. Though he was born into a family of sages, Rama was not just a seeker of wisdom. He was a warrior at heart. He had the fire of righteousness burning within him. He knew that to fight injustice, knowledge alone was not enough. He needed power. He needed a teacher. But who could train him? The greatest warriors served the corrupt kings, and no mortal could give him the strength to face an empire of tyrants. So, Rama set out on an impossible journey. He wandered through forests, climbed mountains, and meditated for days. Yet no master appeared before him, until one night, when fate led him to a place no man would dare enter. Rama found himself at the edge of a desolate land. The air was thick with silence, the ground littered with ashes. Skulls and bones lay scattered beneath a sky darker than the night itself. It was a graveyard. Any other man would have turned away in fear, but not Rama. He stepped forward. The wind howled, carrying whispers of the dead, but he was undeterred. He was searching for his destiny. And then he saw it. In the middle of the graveyard stood a figure. It was unlike anything he had ever seen, neither human nor ghost, neither light nor shadow. The being had no defined form, shifting between shapes, yet its presence was overwhelming. It radiated wisdom and power, as if it had seen the rise and fall of countless ages. The formless entity spoke in a voice that echoed through the very bones of the earth. "Why have you come here, mortal?" Rama, with unwavering determination, bowed and said, "I seek a teacher, one who can grant me the strength to end the rule of the wicked." The entity laughed, a sound that was both terrifying and divine. "Strength is not given, it is earned. If you wish to learn from me, you must prove yourself." What followed was unlike anything Rama had ever faced. The entity tested him in ways beyond the physical. It did not teach him with words, but through experience, through pain, endurance, and the crushing weight of true battle. He was forced to fight invisible enemies, ones that attacked not just his body, but his mind. He faced illusions so real they could break the strongest of warriors. His fears, his doubts, his weaknesses, each one took shape before him. attacking with relentless force. Days turned into weeks. The graveyard became his battlefield, his mind his greatest enemy. But Rama refused to break. He endured every hardship, every test, pushing himself beyond human limits. And then, one night, when he had conquered his final trial, something extraordinary happened. The formless figure stopped shifting. It began to take a shape, a familiar divine form. And in that moment, Rama realized the truth. The entity had been Lord Shiva all along. As the darkness around them trembled, Shiva stood before Rama in his full celestial glory, his dreadlocks flowing like rivers, the crescent moon shining on his forehead, his third eye burning with cosmic fire. Shiva smiled. "You have proven yourself worthy, Rama. You have not just learned battle, you have understood the true nature of war. You have mastered not just weapons, but yourself." With that, Shiva stretched out his hand, and from the void itself, he summoned a weapon unlike any other, a battle axe, glowing with divine energy. This is the Parashu, a weapon forged in celestial fire, imbued with my own strength. With it, no armor shall protect the wicked, no fortress shall withstand your might. Take it and fulfill your destiny. Rama, now Parashurama, took the axe in his hands. The moment he touched it, he felt an immense power surge through his very being. His mind was clear, his body unstoppable. But Shiva was not done. "And now, I shall teach you the art of war." Under the guidance of Mahadeva himself, Parashurama mastered the ways of battle. He learned combat beyond the limits of human knowledge. Every strike of his axe became a force of destruction, every movement a lesson in divine warfare. When his training was complete, Shiva spoke his final words. "Go forth, Parashurama. Restore balance to the world. Let those who defy Dharma tremble at the sight of your axe." With the divine blessings of Lord Shiva, Parashurama descended like a storm. Now imagine, who could stop a warrior when the Lord of Destruction himself was his teacher? Empowered by Shiva's fury, Parashurama became an unstoppable force, invincible and relentless. No king, no army, no power could challenge him. The earth trembled, and the wicked quaked in fear. He waged a war against tyranny, striking down corrupt rulers, erasing evil from the land, and restoring the lost Dharma. And so, the name Parashurama became etched in history, not just as a warrior, but as a force of divine justice. And that, my friends, is the forgotten tale of how Parashurama received his legendary axe. If this story fascinated you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more epic legends from mythology. And tell us in the comments, who do you think is the greatest warrior in history?